Maggie Sajak, 29, fans praised her for inheriting her father's humor as the Wheel of Fortune star dropped a funny dad joke during the show's break. Her famous dad, Pat Sajak, 77, retired as host from the famed game show in June 2024 after a 41-year run. Maggie Sajak showed her humorous side in an Instagram post on Sunday. The 29-year-old posed in a floral dress and sandals while sitting on a wooden swing. She captioned her photo with a classic dad joke, saying, "My opinion on swings? Honestly, I go back and forth." Fans quickly ran to her comments section to praise her for inheriting her father's humor. "You inherited that humor from your dad," wrote one Instagram user. "Thank you, Pat Jr. Perfect and so pretty," said another. "Your sense of humor is so great," wrote a third. Her post isn't the first time Maggie has been compared to her beloved father. On Father's Day this year, Maggie posted a picture alongside Pat as they prepared for an interview. The show's social correspondent captioned the post, "She's just like her father." What a compliment. Happy Father's Day. Following the news that Pat Sajak would be retiring, Wheel of Fortune fans have been vocal about wanting Maggie to take over Vanna White's role when she retires. "You should definitely take Vanna's place when she inevitably leaves," wrote one social media user in March after she shared a picture next to Pat and Vanna. "She has such classic features. Wish she was going to be the new host," said another. While Maggie remains as the show's social correspondent, Vanna believes the 29-year-old would be an amazing replacement. Speaking with E! In October last year, Vanna said, "She's been around it her whole life, so I think she can fill in for me for sure. She's precious, she's beautiful, she's very good. I think she learned a lot from her father because he's such a good interviewer. I think she's good for our show." Pat's next steps. Ahead of Pat Sajak's departure from Wheel of Fortune, the 77-year-old sat with his daughter for an exclusive interview about life after the show. Pat revealed he's looking forward to the simple life while hinting at wanting to be a grandfather. "I'm perfectly happy if it just means that I'll continue with my crossword puzzles and play with grandchildren." Hint, 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 Pat said. Maggie is one of two children Pat shares with his wife, Leslie Brown. Pat's son, Patrick, is a doctor and currently doesn't have children of his own. In the whirlwind world of game shows, where every second counts and every moment is filled with tension, it's easy to forget the human touch that makes these shows so endearing. Yet, Maggie Sajak, the beloved co-host of Wheel of Fortune, effortlessly brought that personal charm to the forefront during a recent episode, leaving fans buzzing with admiration. The incident occurred during a routine break in a live episode of Wheel of Fortune, the iconic game show known for its puzzle-solving drama and dazzling prizes. The studio, usually a hive of activity and nervous excitement, was momentarily subdued as the crew prepped for the next segment. It was in this brief interlude that Maggie Sajak, ever the personable and approachable figure, decided to sprinkle a bit of humor into the mix. Maggie, who has seamlessly stepped into her role as co-host alongside her father, Pat Sajak, is no stranger to the limelight. Yet, it's her ability to connect with the audience on a personal level that truly sets her apart. On this particular day, as the cameras were off and the contestants were taking a breather, Maggie seized the opportunity to share a classic dad joke with the audience. "Why did the Scarecrow win an award?" Maggie began, her voice carrying that unmistakable blend of playfulness and warmth. "Because he was outstanding in his field." The studio erupted into a chorus of laughter, the joke's charm amplified by Maggie's infectious delivery. It wasn't just the joke itself that had everyone in stitches, but the way Maggie presented it, full of confidence and with a twinkle in her eye that echoed the humor her father is renowned for. The reaction from the audience and fans was immediate and enthusiastic. Social media platforms lit up with praise for Maggie, who had clearly inherited not only her father's hosting skills but also his renowned sense of humor. Fans took to Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to shower Maggie with compliments, celebrating her ability to deliver a classic dad joke with such finesse. One fan tweeted, "Maggie Sajak just dropped a dad joke on Wheel of Fortune, and I'm here for it. You can definitely see Pat Sajak's humor in her. #Wheel of Fortune #dad jokes. Another wrote, Maggie Sajak has such a natural charm on the show, and that dad joke was the perfect touch. It's like Pat is right there with us. Hashtag family humor. Hashtag Wheel of Fortune. Even the official Wheel of Fortune social media accounts joined in the celebration, sharing a clip of the moment with the caption, Maggie Sajak channeling her inner dad with a classic joke. It's clear that the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Hashtag dad jokes. Hashtag Wheel of Fortune. The affection and admiration expressed by fans highlight the growing connection between Maggie and the show's audience. While Pat Sajak has long been a beloved figure in television history, Maggie's emergence as a warm and engaging presence has added a new layer of enjoyment for viewers. The impact of this seemingly simple moment was not lost on the show's crew, who recognized the significance of Maggie's ability to bridge the gap between the show's high-stakes drama and its more lighthearted moments. As the cameras rolled once more and the show continued, Maggie's joke became a fond memory for everyone present, a reminder that even in the midst of competition and tension, there's always room for a little laughter. This episode of Wheel of Fortune serves as a testament to Maggie Sajak's growing influence and her unique ability to embody the charm and humor that have become synonymous with the Sajak family. While Pat Sajak continues to be a staple of the show, Maggie's presence is undeniably a refreshing and delightful addition, bringing her own brand of humor and warmth to the stage. As fans continue to celebrate Maggie's dad joke, it's clear that her role on Wheel of Fortune extends beyond just being a co-host. She represents a bridge between generations, embodying the humor and heart that have defined the Sajak legacy while also carving out her own place in the show's history. In the world of game shows, where moments of levity can be few and far between, Maggie Sajak's joke was a welcome breath of fresh air. It reminded viewers that behind the glitz and glamour of television, there's a family working together to create something special, a sentiment that resonates deeply with audiences who have grown to love the Sajak family. As the season of Wheel of Fortune progresses,